Right. Wow. It's almost Chinese New Year on the 29th, the new moon, first new moon. Oh, no, it's the second new moon of the year. That's when we celebrate the change of time and year in Chinese philosophy. We're leaving the year of the wood dragon and moving into the year of the wood snake. So lots of time for growth. Wood is springtime, it's growth. And the snake is all about medicine. So it's a really good year. But I'm going to start us off with a reading. Um, and this is called Balance. Some seek balance in life by studying various traditions and reading many books. Somehow, perfect balance always seems to elude them. Perhaps this is because perfect balance exists only as an abstract concept rather than an everyday reality. Perfection is a static state, and everything is constantly changing in the real world. Whatever balance one achieves in an instant can be immediately destabilized in the next. Real balance in the real world requires constant adjustments. To see this for yourself, simply try standing on one leg. Your body will immediately start adjusting itself in order to remain upright. This is the same in life. To have balance among the many demands on your time, you must be aware of the constantly changing conditions around you. The more aware you are, the more easily you can respond to the changes. This is the Tao of perfect balance, found not in books, but living with awareness. If you have trouble maintaining balance in your life, it can be due to one or two reasons. You do not perceive the changing conditions, or you are not able to react to them quickly enough. Continue to cultivate the Tao, and before too long, you should see yourself becoming more perceptive and more responsive to the changes. So just awareness. The elusive balance. Isn't that the truth? That's the Tai Chi, the yin and the yang, the constant movement and change. We're going to go ahead and stand up. And we're going to do some Wudong morning temple exercises. These are exercises that are typically done in the morning by the monks. Let's start with thinking about our alignment. So toes are forward. Let's take a nice slow deep breath. Relax your belly, feel your pelvis, feel that heaviness, feel the heavy legs. Let yourself sink into the earth. Connect. And then visualize your sacrum. And then from there, let's think about the lumbar spine. Maybe you can wiggle, wobble, create a little more space. Think about the thoracic spine, the ribs, and then finally your neck. So I like to wiggle my head and then tip my chin forward and feel the neck. Let's smile to our minds. And take a fresh breath, like breathing fresh air into your thoughts, into your brain. Sense your temples relaxing, sense your whole face relaxing. There's nothing else you need to do right now. Be here in the present moment. Spend time with our bodies. Soothe our thoughts. And then let's begin to roll the hips. And nice and easy, just a little roll. You know, we sit a lot. And so when we stand up, it's nice to wake up our pelvis, our sacrum, our lumbar. This also wakes up our kidneys. Just a nice little start. And then let's go the other way. Take a slow, deep breath. We're going to coordinate this movement in a minute with the breath. We're just seeing how the body feels. It can be little, it can be big. You can place your hands on your hips. Want to sense the crease. Let's do two more. I'm not even thinking about the breath. And then let's coordinate with the breath. We'll do a full breath for a full rotation. So we inhale, go one way, doesn't matter which way. And then exhale. Notice how slow. You have to really slow down to do this. I like to inhale as I stick my tail back. And then exhale, the pubis comes forward. Let's do three more, nice and slow. And breathe into the kidneys. If you like, exhale through the mouth. And then come to center when you're finished. Little pause. Let's take a breath in as we go the other way. And exhale. It's hard for us to slow down. It's fun for us to go fast. Bringing the movement with the conscious awareness with the breath. Maybe that rotation feels a little different in your body. Gentle stretches. Let's do three more this direction. Feeling the pelvis, the hips, ball and socket of the hips. One more. And then relax your body, give your hips a gentle shake. Maybe you can feel your lumbar. If it feels good, go ahead and give a little rub on the pelvis, the lumbar, the sacrum, even the kidneys. Why not? Deep breath as we bring some blood and chi into the kidneys. I'm going to go towards the knees now. Let's bring the knees together. And you can place your hands on the knees or above the knees, whatever feels good. And let's start with just a few easy rolls, not coordinating with the breath yet. Sensing ankles, bottom of your feet. And then let's go the opposite way. About our knees. Knees and joints. And then we're going to coordinate this movement with the breath. We're also going to add a squat. So I'll demonstrate. We're going to go to one way and I'm going to go down into a squat. My tail is facing out. And then as I come up, the knees come back to center. So we go down into a squat and you can go as low as you like and then come up. Now, if you feel off balance, it's okay to bring your hands in front of you as if you were hanging on to something. And if you want to hang on to something, that's fine. So we're rolling the knees, but we're also starting to pump our hearts. Let's do one side. Try it. New for me as well. I kind of like the hands on the knees. Let's try the other direction. Just sinking down, tail out, and then coming in. Whatever feels better, hands out or on your body. Coming up and down, that rising and sinking starts to engage our heart a little bit. Pumps blood and energy into our legs. Now, some people can go way down. I can't go way down, but it's kind of fun to see how far down you can go. let's, excuse me, let's take a little shake. We're going to do that coordinating with the breath. So nice and slow again. As you inhale, go one direction and sink. Rolling the knees, and as you exhale, come on up. Inhale down and coming again. Inhale up. Great, isn't it? Let's do two more. Let's take a nice big breath. Let's gather energy and bathe yourselves. And you might notice that breath is a little shorter, feeling your heart. We're going to go the other way. The side and up. Let's inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Focusing on your knees, trying to find that rotation. Let's do three more. Take out the legs. Just a couple more. This time we'll take a wider stance and we're going to roll the knees inward. So just kind of roll them around. This gets into the hips, into the lower back, ankles, knees. And let's go the other way. So we go out first. I think to wake up our joints is a wonderful way to start the day. Okay, let's give your tail a little shake. I'm also doing a little pelvic forward back, just because it feels good. And let's try do a little bit with the breath. Let's go inside first. So we'll start by going out and then coming in. So let's inhale and exhale. Breathe. Grab the breath. And we'll come to neutral. Give your body a little shake. Notice your lower spine. And always, if something hurts, back off. We can do something else. You don't have to do anything if it hurts. And then let's reverse it. Inhale. And exhale. You feel it. Let's do three more. I like to notice the weight on my feet. Last one. I feel my toes, my arch, my heel, outer edge. And good. And then let it go. Give it a little shake. Go ahead and give your pelvis a little rub. And then let's come to the crease. Let's rub our thighs. It's like we're waking up. It's kind of a cool day here today. It's beautiful though. We had a little bit of rain. Sometimes people feel the rain in their joints. Just come down the leg towards the ankle. Rubbing the face of our body. And then tap your feet. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, ankles. Thank you, knees and hips. And good. So, the Wudong temple warm-ups. Now we move up into the shoulders. Let's start by palms up and then behind. So making big circles. This is easy with the breath. Let's start. Inhale. And exhale. Focusing on the shoulders, breathing into those joints. If your shoulders are compromised, feel free to keep the arms low. But still feeling the shoulder blades widen as we open and feel them squeezing together as the hands come down. Let's do 3 more. I like to imagine it's like the sun shining on me, opening up, breathing and receiving the warmth of the sun. Let's move our shoulders a little bit. Move your neck a little. Notice how everything feels. The noticing, so important. And then let's go the other way. So we inhale, gathering earth, life, heaven. And let's bring the hands into the lower dantian as we fill our bodies up with the 3 treasures of energy. Reaching into the earth, reach behind also. Out to nature, up to heaven. And then bringing the palms right into the lower back. Think about the breath. Stretch up. Can you sense your shoulder blades? As we inhale, the squeeze. And we exhale, the widen. Let's do 3 more. Last 2. Let's think about our shoulders. Breathing into the shoulders like that. Gentle massage. Place our hands on our lower dantian. Toes forward. Let's recheck our alignment. Sensing the earth beneath you. Smile to your whole body. Let's breathe a breath of gratitude for our joints. And smile to your peaceful mind. I like to imagine my mind is like a calm lake. Alive, not disturbed. Sensing the sky above you. Breathing in stars, spaciousness. And then even sensing the light of your star. And as you breathe, draw down a beam of light and envelop yourself with safety, compassion, and love. And then let's do a little shaking. Wake up our wrists. Just a nice little shake. Let's shake the elbows. And then let's do a little bounce. Exhale through your mouth. If you can, raise your heels. I'm just raising just a little bit, just to slide a piece of paper underneath my heels. If you want more, that's fine, but this is good for the bones. And then let your shoulders rise and fall. So it's assisted bounce, consciously lifting. Exhale. Let's make a sound. And then let's keep our heels flat on the ground and give our heads a little shake as you look up and down. Up and down. And then let's bring our heads to neutral. Let's do just 3 neck twirls. With the breath, inhale, when the chin goes to the sky. And with the exhale, chin presses onto the chest. Breathe into the neck. And when you're ready, with the breath, let's go the other way. So we inhale and chin reaches to the sky. And the exhale. Chin presses on the chest. Sense the sides of your neck. Back of the neck, front of the neck. Thank you, Neck. Give your head a little wobble as you start to rub your hands together. Get a little heat going, generating some chi. Feel your fingertips, your palm, thumb. Maybe feel the web spaces of your hands. And let's do a little clap. And let's bring the hands to the neck. So we've just done some nice neck twirls. Like I'm going up and down, up and down. The occiput all the way to the shoulders, up and down. And then out to the sides, pulling from the center of the neck out towards the sides of the neck. And tip your chin forward and go onto the base of the neck by big bone, C7. Moving energy. Whenever feels good. All of a sudden, my fingers started to do circles. That feels good. That's observing. It's being aware. What does your body naturally start to do? And trust that. That's what your body needs. Your head a little wobble. And thank you, Nick. Let's come back into tree pose. Toes forward, knees bent, belly soft and relaxed, no tension in your glutes. And focus on your spine, make any adjustments. You want to have a nice, long, spacious spine. Close your eyes, let yourself drift. Smile to yourself. Let's take a slow, cleansing breath. Relaxing as you exhale, letting go of any stress or tension. And then breathe into the space in your arms. Imagine it's full of healing energy and love. And with the exhale, we guide that energy. Body's like a sponge and we absorb. We move into the wood snake. We want to be supple. And this is a lovely exercise. We want to think of the willow tree. This is called the willow blows in the breeze. And it starts off with a forward bend. So you want to think, how the limbs of the willow reach down to the ground. Now we'll be still before there's any wind. Allow the body and your spine to relax, lengthen, release. This particular exercise is good for hamstrings. And feet are a little wider than the hips. And I'm going to start to swing my arm side to side. So you can look. You can keep the weight balanced on each foot. Breathing into the back. And if it feels right, shift the weight from side to side. Just a little bit of balance. And stay here for another 3 breaths, not coordinating movement with breath. Allowing your body to yourself. Feel your arms lengthen up. And then let's roll up. Okay. Tail, bend your knees. And we're going to add on to this. So I'll demonstrate it. I'm going to start down, but then we shift the weight. I'm going to call this the, no, this is the Guanyin side. We have the Guanyin statue, and this is the, we have no flowers. Oh. I'll call that the table side. There's a table over here. So I'm going to shift my weight to the table. And then I reach out to the table. I come up, find the stretch, shift the weight to the Guanyin. And then we come down back to center. And then let's go the other way, shifting the weight to the Guanyin. Reach out to the side. Reach out to the other side. And then we come to center. Now let's do a little adjustment. Make sure your palms are up. As we inhale, we come up, and then palms to the sky. Stretch. Exhale, come down, palms face upward. Inhale. Rotate the palms so they face to the sky. And exhale. With the breath. Nice stretch for the ribs. Great side bend. Good for the organs. One more each side. Breathing in that flexibility, the suppleness. Oops, palms up, sorry. Of the willow tree. Inhale the last one. Let yourself dangle. You don't have to watch me. We're just going to hang out in our forward bend. No strain on the neck, crown of the head to the earth, sensing your hamstrings. Take a slow, deep breath. Now to your mind as the blood floods through the muscles. And then let's roll up. So we're going to cut the tails. And then notice how you feel. Just take a few breaths here. And Qigong is different for everyone. You notice if your body wants to move, let it move. Make any adjustments. Your body's telling you what it needs. Well, that's the temple warm-up. Udong temple warm-up. I really like it. But we are going to do some other exercises and also some energy work. But I want to say goodbye to the dragon year. And let's start by coming into Wuji or tree pose. Finding the spine. Both the dragon and the snake have really long spines. So we want to think about the tip of the tail going towards the earth. You might tuck a little bit if that feels good. Think about spacious sacrum. Breathing into the lumbar. Breathing into your thoracic spine, the ribs, middle, back of the heart and lungs. And then long necks. And then let's drop the hands down. We're going to do dragon washes his face. So we lift the elbow, lift the wrist, fingers to the sky. And there's a slight twist in the torso as we stroke our snout. Very slow, very Tai Chi-like. The other elbow comes up, the wrist comes up, Fingers to the sky. Little twist and it's a slow push as if you're pushing through something thick. Elbow, wrist, fingers. And twist, slow push. Let's bring in the breath. Inhale. Exhale. Oh, Qigong has intention. Most of the time I make suggestions, but I want you to think about how you can use this movement for you. Pushing away toxic thoughts, confusion. Maybe you're washing your brain with happiness. I don't know. I imagine I'm clearing my mind of distractions. All the non-essentials. Wash. This is nice for the kidneys. Check your breath. Did you speed up or slow down? Let's do 3 more on each side with the intention of nice and slow. Feeling the air on your skin. Smiling to your inner dragon. Your powers, your immortal nature. Space for ear of the snake. Healing the mind, healing the body and the emotions. Nice clear power. Faster. Yourself drift. Notice how that made you feel. And then scan your body. Where can you soften? Can you soften your face? Wiggle your jaw. Take a deep breath. An inner smile. There's no tension in your temples or your forehead. How's your neck and shoulders? Is your core relaxed? Is there tension in the buttocks, the thighs? Nice, slow, deep breath. Give yourself a little movement, a little shake. Gonna do a little more dragon. This is new. Last class we had, I showed it to us. And it's called diving dragon. And I really like it. I think it's fun. And plus it's great side bends and good rotation in the shoulders, elbows, and wrists. So level 1, we take a nice wide stance, toes forward, palms to the sky. One hand reaches over as if you're holding the moon. So the palms are connecting. And then with the fingers of the top hand, we curl. And then we come through the heart. And then we reach out and we're going to roll the wrist so the palm is up. And then the table hand comes up and over. Find the moon, we get that lovely stretch. Curling fingers, we come through the heart, reaching out, and then we come back to center. Both palms are up. Let's do it again. Find the moon. Curl the top fingers, bring them through your heart. Reach out to the side, roll the wrist on up. Again. Reach out to the side, realign your body, and then palm up. Let's add the breath. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. This arm rotating. Again, inhale. I like to think about bringing that yin energy of the moon into my heart, middle dantian. It's wisdom. Guide wisdom into the heart. It's hope. Nurturing energy into the heart. Let's do one more each side. Inhaling and exhale. New moon energy coming. The end of this moon, end of the cycle. Couple of days, we have new moon, new beginnings. Beautiful moon. And then relax your arms down. Shake your body. Take it out. Energy into the arms and neck. The more advanced version of this, we bring in balance. Also a beautiful inner thigh stretch. I like this a lot. So we're going to take a nice wide stance. Now go as wide as you feel comfortable. And let's start by just shifting the weight from one leg to the other leg. Let's inhale to center. And then exhale. Inhale to center. And exhale. Now, if this is easy, see if you can go a little wider, a little deeper, a little lower. Follow your breath. Inhale to center. Exhale. Last one each side. I'm going to go way down. Please do. Then we'll meet at center. I'm going to add the arms. I'll demonstrate it. It's a little bit different with the arms. So we're going to shift the weight to one side, to the guanyin. We find the moon. We curl the fingers. We come through the heart. And this time we follow the line down the leg. So we come to the hip. We come to the knee, to the ankle, and we start to shift the weight to the table side. And then both palms are up. Let's find the moon. Curl the fingers. Come through the heart. Down the hip. To the knee. To the ankle. Now look how beautiful this is. This beautiful alignment. And coming up. If you're ready, let's try it with the breath. Inhale. And exhale. Imagine you're diving. I like to watch my hand. So if you're comfortable, watching the top hand, coming through the heart, down the hip, down the knee, through the ankle, find that beautiful stretch down that leg. Inhale. Exhale. Let's do one more each side. Or thigh. Stretch, stretch. Takes a little coordination and balance to do this one. All ready for it? We come back to center. So I've been working on how to get out of this gracefully. Let's grab the moon and we're going to toss it to the guanyin and let it go into the sky. Very nice. Shake it out. Good work. Let's do a little lifting of the knee. High knee march. Let's tap our bodies. Good joint work today. And then let's do a little kick, kick, kick. Toe out. And then back to the march. And relax. Let's come back into tree pose. Breathe into your tail. Let it fall and relax. Again, thinking of our spine, think about your tailbone, coccyx, that big flat bone, sacrum, lumbar spine, spacious. Breathing into the back of the lungs and the heart. Breathing into your neck. Can you find a little bit more space between the vertebrae? Making any adjustment that feels right. And then smiling to your mind. Eyes are soft and wide. Let's thank our inner dragon. And then relax your arms down. I saw a dragon exercise. It was really funny. It was very silly, kind of fun and funny. And it's good for the throat and the tongue. And it's kind of looks ridiculous, but you look up and you stick your tongue out as long as you can, as far as you can. So looking up, we stretch the chin and then we stick our tongues out and then come back to center. And then stick your chin up, stick your tongue out. And then come back to center. So you want to feel it in your tongue, your throat. Let's do about 4 more. Stick your tongue out. I like to wiggle it. Not very pretty. Let's do 2 more. I really feel it. I think this is really good for us. I'm going to do it more. And then let's do 1 more. Wow. I hope you felt it. That feels really interesting with my tongue on the sides of the tongue, back of the tongue, the throat. Have a nice neck. Very good. I didn't know we were going to do that, but kind of fun. I just saw it the other day. And it feels good. We'll do a little twist now. This is called the snake climbs up the column. And we interlace the fingers, grasping, and we push up. So this is a nice stretch. And then we start a twist from the tail into the ribs. And then finally we lift around with our head. So this is a nice big twist. I think we breath in. And then out. And then let's come down the column. So we lower the arms and we come back to center. I'm going to twist the other way. Arms start up. And then focusing on your tail, we twist the lower spine, coming into the mid spine, looking over your shoulder. Take it slow in and out. Feel your body relax. We're really stretching skin, those tendons and muscles. We'll do it again. Reaching up as you inhale. And then let's exhale and twist. Imagine winding around the column. The column is your spinal column, all of the tissues. Inhale, goes back to center. Down, relaxing breath. Inhale, the arms reach up, palms to the sky, absorbing heaven energy. And then your tissues wrap around the breath. Move in and out. Come up to the center. Arms lower down. And if your shoulders are compromised, you don't have to lift your arms up. You can keep them by your head. Let's do one last one on each side. Reach long body, stretching our organs. Stretch your neck, look around. Unwind, the thoracic spine unwind. The lumbar comes back to neutral. And let's do one more. Inhale. And exhale. Slow. The snake. Oh. Keep the hands in front of you. Let's move into prayer. You can rest your thumbs on your heart if you like. Lengthening your spine. Think about your snake body here. I'm going to do a little snake. Let's start with this, a little more snake. We'll start with the snake slithers through the grass. So for this one, the tail is out, knees slightly bent. And we sway side to side. The hands follow the movement of the weight. So we shift to the table, we shift to the ground. Stick your tail out. Nice and slow, making big S's. This is good for the hips, hamstrings. Supple body. How loose can you go? Side forward. I'm shifting wherever the hands go, I shift the weight. So you'll notice the figure eight or an infinity sign in your hips. Eyes follow the hands. Let's do 3 more groups. Self to come back upright, still moving the hands side to side. Snake spits out the poison. Shift the weight. Raise the arms overhead if that's available. Now find that stretch again. And then let's pause and center. We're going to open our hands and blow out through the mouth. Stretch your palms wide. Receive the blessings of heaven. Deep breath in. Standing sage. And let's gather all the energy of heaven. We're going to find prayer hands again. And we come back down. The snake comes back down. Comes through the head. Upper dantian. Middle dantian. Lower dantian. And then let's go again. Imagine we're gliding through each of our vertebrae, bubbling up. Any tightness in the spine. Lower dantian area, lower spine. Gobble up any aches and pains we might have. And then let's rise up into the thoracic spine, weaving our way through. So, and anything goes. It doesn't have to look like what I'm doing. If you want to make it bigger, that's fine. Stretch, like that tricep stretch. Middle dantian. Any thoughts or emotions that aren't making you feel good? And then coming up through the heart and lung area, then the neck. Spend a little time weaving your way through. Head go from side to side, stretching. And then reaching the head and hands upwards, we come to the upper dantian. Any self-criticism or self-pity, stobble that up. And then we reach up towards the sky, ready to release. Nice big stretch. Let's inhale and then exhale. Blow out through your mouth. Find sanding sage, stretching your palms open. Imagine the heart and lungs open. Smile to yourself. Imagine you're being blessed. Gentle rain flowing down and you receive. And then let's gather up infinite potential, infinite compassion. And then we slowly start to bring that energy into our upper dantian, soothing our souls, knowing that we are just fine as we are, loving ourselves. And then bringing the energy to the middle dantian. Thoughts are peaceful and calm. And then healthy body, lower dantian. And then relax. Let's come back into tree. Notice how you feel. Where can you soften? Smile to your organs. Smile to your joints. Did a lot of joint work today. Snake and dragon. We'll be continuing with more snake next week. Inviting the energy, the healing snake to come into every aspect of our being. Soften. Touch your spine, tail down, crown of the head to the sky. Breathing in, I am well. I am happy. I am peaceful. I am grateful. And taking this energy in our arms, let's take a deep breath in and lower the arms and imagine your body absorbing again. We'll end our session today with a little meditation. So feel free to have a seat, take your time. Notice how you feel. When you're seated, go ahead and close your eyes. Imagine your third eye open. Imagine your brain expanding. With the eyes closed, sense the energy all around you, in front of you, awareness of what's on the sides of you and behind you. And breathe into your third eye. Allow light to permeate. Allow it to rest. Sense the eyes soft and heavy, cheekbones heavy. Relax your jaws. And take a nice, slow, deep breath. Sensing the skull releasing its grip on the brain. Breathe into your occiput, top of the neck. Feel your neck as you imagine sliding down vertebra by vertebra to the shoulders. There's a sense of the head being drawn up to heaven, chin slightly tucked, shoulders relaxed and heavy. And breathe into your shoulders. We did a lot of shoulders today. And let your awareness slide down your upper arm, feeling the biceps and the triceps softening. Into your elbows, also a lot of elbow work, a lot of spirals of the arms. And then sense your forearms, heavy. Breathe into your wrists. Soften the hands. Let the fingers be relaxed. Let's breathe into the back of the heart. Sensing your vertebrae as you bring the awareness down the spine, into the belly. Belly softens, pelvis is heavy. Tails down to the earth. And you sense no tension in your glutes. Your buttocks is wide, no tension in your perineum, soft and open. Heavy bones of the thighs, big femur bone. Skin is relaxed and flaccid. Let's breathe into the hips. Breathing into the knees, a lot of knee work today. Slide the imagination, your awareness down your calves, the shins, into your ankles and into your feet. And imagine long, spacious toes. Let's take a deep breath of gratitude for our bodies. They worked hard today. And smile to your heart mind. Our focus was on ourselves and the health of our being. And thank your spirit with a deep breath. And as we come out of the meditation, we'll wiggle toes and fingers, shifting the weight from one hip bone to the other. And bring your hands into prayer. And as we honor our practice today, we honor ourselves. Thank you for joining me today. I look forward to seeing you next week.